Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric, and in recent times, we have seen a lot of shady stuff when it comes to these next-gen consoles. Just a while ago, we actually saw Amazon have a delivery truck driver who literally faked a delivery of a PS5 console on a kid's birthday and took it and went off with it. We've seen people get cat litter, Nerf guns. We've seen a lorry over in the UK get robbed Fast and the Furious style. But now here's an interesting story. This is from the postal office. A postal worker got caught. They got sentenced for stealing consoles from the mail. Now this is big. This has been happening a lot with this new console generation. I don't recall things getting this crazy. I guess maybe it's because it's the digital age, the social media age. We start to hear a lot more of these stories and things like that. But this PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and all this electronics during this pandemic have been like in demand to where people are just wanting to do some of the lowest of the low things out there. We're going to read this news article. It's from Polygon. It's actually a very interesting read. I'm glad justice was served and this piece of crap is going to get his, proper sentence for it. If you're not subscribed, guys, subscribe to the channel. Click the red subscription button down below. Enable your bell notifications. Here we go, guys. So, postal worker sentenced for stealing consoles from the mail. So, this is a USPS supervisor. So, a supervisor took PS4, Switch, other merch from the mail this spring. So, he took last-gen stuff. At least make it a PS5. Not joking. So, federal prosecutors announced Wednesday that a U.S. Postal Service supervisor had been sentenced in a case involving consoles stolen from the mail during the spring. So this was a while back. Okay, so this was before the PS5 and the Series X, but this still ties into the behavior that we're seeing across postal workers, UPS workers, Amazon delivery, FedEx. We're seeing this more and more, and it's crazy that people would risk their job, especially if you're a supervisor, over this. I know times are tough. I know people are getting desperate, but that's what OnlyFans is for. Making OnlyFans. No, I was joking. Anyways, it says Zoheb A. Deura, who's 34 years old, of Derby, Connecticut, was fined $20,000 and sentenced to 3 years probation. The first 9 months of which he must serve in home confinement. Now, to me, the fine is pretty hefty. I'll say that. 3 years probation, you could behave. Now, 9 months at home confinement, shit, that's nothing. You don't have to go out. You can order Uber Eats. You can do Airbnb. Not Airbnb. You could do Uber Eats. You could do delivery. You could do takeout. You could have your groceries sent to you. You don't need to go anywhere. You literally could just stay here. You're confined anyway because of the pandemic. 9 months, sure, that's a good portion of a year, but I feel this is a pretty light sentence for stealing mail, to be honest. You would think he would do some jail time for real. 3 years probation, yeah, it's going to be annoying to have a probation officer up your butt for 3 years, but, if you don't generally misbehave, I don't know. The thing that would irritate me the most is that fine. But, he said he pleaded guilty in October to the theft between February and April 2020 of numerous packages, including ones containing PlayStation and Nintendo gaming devices, as well as an Apple iPhone and computer. So he took a lot of inventory. Said he also stole packages containing shoes and clothing. After an investigation by the Postal Service's Inspector General, Deura was charged and pleaded guilty on October 21st to embezzlement of mail by a Postal Service employee. Deura has since resigned from the Postal Service. He's never going to work again, by the way. He screwed up a good job that could have a good retirement. Now, granted, the postal system probably sucks to work at, but still, could have gotten a good retirement from that. So it says, although his crimes predate the shipment and launch of the PS5, the news may still resonate with those who have found the console hard to come by. Anecdotal accounts of PS5 stolen in transit surfaced in the news shortly after the console's launch in early November. Amazon began an investigation in the UK after several customers there said their console boxes arrived filled with cat food, appliances, or other junk they hadn't ordered. So we covered this in a previous video. This was prevalent, and it seems like the UK is a mess right now when it comes to these next-gen consoles. I said it before, I have no idea what's going on with y'all, but why are people doing Fast and the Furious style heist over there? Why are your delivery guys doing such shady things? Why are people not getting their consoles? Why are retail stores, I forgot what the name of that store was, but they're doing like price gouging prices on the PS5. You guys are a mess over there. No offense to you guys over there across the pond, but what's with all the shadiness with the PS5s? So here's the original tweet that spawned a lot of this stuff with the missing items. This was from Bex April May. She said, how are you helping customers who have been scammed like this today? Amazon, Amazon UK, Amazon Help. Seeing multiple reports of people's PS5 deliveries being stolen. So check this out. Got dispatched today and has been on the way. Just tracked the driver. Saw he was a couple houses away on the map. Next thing, the van rolls up, backs to my drive, then stops. Driver doesn't get out. Paused for 10 seconds, then drove away. Package then said handed to resident and delivered. Furious. So look at this. This was from the birthday party situation where somebody saw the driver pull up. The driver didn't deliver the goods and confirmed it that he did do it. Now you can see somebody got a George Foreman grill. Looked like the box had been opened at some point. Now I can't get a replacement because there's no stock anywhere in the UK, even though I pre-ordered it 2 months in advance. Now, Amazon has since went on to cut ties with that delivery driver. They also promised to replace all the consoles, but I don't know. Are people still waiting for their console replacements or their refunds? Like, what's going on with that? Definitely a messy situation, but I'm glad that this postal worker got caught. Granted, it was last year, and it wasn't really exactly a PS5 situation, but it was still a situation that is, again, becoming prevalent in this age, in this pandemic age. I don't know what it is. I guess, again, people are getting desperate. People are low on funds. Temptation's there. You think you're going to get away with something, but the truth always comes out. The truth always comes out. You will always get caught. No matter how slick you think you are, don't risk it, guys. If you're a worker in the postal industry, if you're a post office worker, if you're a truck driver, if you're Amazon delivery, don't risk it for a console, guys. Don't get a sentence. I think this guy got off easy, to be honest. He has no jail time. He just has to stay at home. He could sit around and play video games all day, order food. He just has to pay a fine of $20,000. I don't know. To me, that seems a little light. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks a lot.